Peace of Christ to everyone. How are you doing, everybody? This is a short video. I want people in here to do me a favor. People who come to my page to watch my video. If you think you know better than me, don't stop by. If I explain something to you and still you insist that you are right, I'm wrong, please don't stop by, because as long you know better, it means you know better, which means you don't need me. Correct? Now, let us see what I made this video for. I'm not putting anyone down, but I'm just making it clear. If you think I know a lot more than you do, and I'm not saying I know a lot more than you do, absolutely I know more than you do. And let us see. This is our friend, We the People USA. He's a nice guy. I'm not saying anything. But I'm telling you, my friend, either you want to listen to me to learn and hear, or you know better than me. If you know better than me, as we said, you don't need me. Let us make the text bigger so we can see what he is saying. Okay, here we go. Our friend, We the People of USA, he said, this is the first video you made a mistake. It's not correct, or it's not correct. The verse means that Allah will not allow anyone to forget his Quran. We will not cause any revelation to be forgotten. Where it says that, for God's sake, guys, you know, it's really hard to teach American. You know, I know that English is my second language, but it sounds like you too. You don't speak English too. I don't know. Maybe you are Chinese. Let us go and see together what the verse is saying. This is a 3 translation of Shakir. Whatever communication or verse or revelation we abrogate or cause to be forgotten. We, who is we? Allah. What he will do, he abrogate. Or what? Or cause to be forgotten. Where it says, he will not allow it to be forgotten. Actually, he is saying, if he caused that to happen, he will bring better than that verse or like it. Do you see it? We. Do you see we here? Do you see we there? So, he's saying, any verse, this is Yusuf Ali, none of our revelation do we abrogate or what? Cause to be forgotten. Who is going to cause the verse to be forgotten? Allah. What he will do? He will be submitting better than that verse or similar, which means it's not the same. Something look like. So he is saying any verse we abrogate or we cause to be forgotten, we will give you better than that verse. He is not saying we will never let any verse to be forgotten. He's saying the opposite. Nothing of our revelation, even single verse, do we abrogate. We. So he abrogate verses. There's a lot of verses in the Quran is abrogated or what? Or cause to be forgotten. So he is the one he will cause the Quran to be forgotten. But we bring in place the one, which means it's missing already, because he caused it to be forgotten. Better than, or like, therefore. So better than the one is missing, or missed, or better. Which means there is something will be abrogated, and some verses will be forgotten. And those will be replaced by better and even, or maybe, something like. You see it? Better or like. So don't post to me and say, well, in the verse saying Allah will never allow any verse to be forgotten, he's saying will, because he is the one who will make it be forgotten. It's not the fault of Muslim, because he's saying, read with me, do we, who we, Allah, or cause, who is going to cause that? Allah, to be what? Forgotten. May my Lord help me. And in here, The reason of that verse, because Muhammad, some people asked him to recite a verse again. Something he said about the Quran, he could not recite it again, so he have to cover his ass. So he made this verse in the Quran saying, well, Allah, any verse he abrogate or any verse he made me forgot, he will give me better. Did you get the point now, or still it's not coming? If it's not coming, we can go to a Jalalain or any Islamic explanation book. Let us see. Because I'm sure it's not coming. Western, I need to spank you in your face. Let us go. Here we go. This is the Islamic website, the explanation of the verse. In here, he's saying, any verse, we abrogate. We abrogate. Who is we? Again, it's Allah. Any verse been revealed, we abrogate. Or what? Or we cause it to be forgotten. Whatever verse we command you or Jibreel to abrogate, or we make you forget. So who is making you forget? Allah. He is not saying he is going to protect the Quran. He is saying he's going to, in this verse, he will replace it in something better, or same, or familiar, or similar. Is that correct? Or like it, or the like of it. So he will give you something the same, or even better. And in here you will see, this is will show us that Quran is a very funny book, because if Allah will make us forget the Quran, and he will give us Quran similar to the old one, which he made us to forget already. So what the reason of making us forget that verse? If he is going to give us a verse similar to the verse is missing. So why he did that? Because if he is going to give similar verse, it means this verse is still needed. Right? Because if it's not needed, why he is going to replace it? Something better or similar. Do you see it? So Allah will provide, the verse will be forgotten, something better or similar. Now in here, ask yourself a very easy question. Why Allah is causing the verse to be forgotten, in the same time he will replace it with something similar? Doesn't make sense. What's wrong with Allah? He's crazy? Like he woke up in the morning, there is no coffee, so he get upset and he said, forget about that surah. And later afternoon, he found some coffee, he made his coffee, he drank his coffee, now he's in better mood. So he said, you know what? Let us give them similar verse. So in here, he is saying, none of our revelation do we abrogate or cause to be forgotten. You see the word, you see do? Do. Do you see it? Do you know what do? Do we. Who is we? Allah. Abrogate or cause to be forgotten. So he will abrogate or he will cause to be forgotten. Who is he? Allah. But we will provide better or similar, which means it's going to be forgotten absolutely. Because he's saying he will give you better or similar, which means it's not exactly the same. Because if it's exactly the same, it's not better and it's not similar, because it's going to be exactly the same. You cannot say it's similar if it's exactly the same. Right? So, I hope I did explain this. And please, if you think you know better than me, don't stop in my page. Thank you very much. Western. No wonder Muslims think that they can fool you easy. If you cannot understand a very easy verse like this, and you take it in your own way, imagine how Muslims can play with your mind. It's very clear. It's in the front of your eyes. And now this is my question for Muslims as long as we made this video. If Allah will give us similar verse, give me one reason from Allah to make me forget a verse. Because if He will make better or similar, it means it's needed. He needed. He needed to be there. He wanted to be there. He want to give it to you. So what is the reason He caused you to be forgetting the surah? Give me a reason. If Allah He knew the future, which means he knew he will give it to you and he will make you forget the surah. So why he gave it to you? If he knew you will receive the surah, and he, not you, he will make you forget the surah, which means it's not up to you to choose to forget or not to forget. It's mean you will forget the surah. Not up to you. It doesn't matter how good you are in memorizing things, you will forget, because he is saying we cause you to be forgetting. And you know what? This is Allah. If Allah say forget, you will forget. So give me a reason for Allah say we will make you forget, but we will replace it in better or similar. Allah is a joke. Jesus is Lord, Islam is false, and Western. Please wake up. Thank you.